just a bag of knives, poking in my lonely side all night.
So what does it mean to be in a band for you?
Well, it's always been for me about artistic kind of release. It's like, I always thought when I was a kid, if I brought one song out and somebody liked it, it'd be better than if a million people liked a rubbish song. If I don't play, I get kind of restless,
Right.
and I'm kind of like, I need to do something, I need to do something. It's like a glorified hobby,
Yeah.
but it's like real. It's not professional. I need to do it professionally, but at the same time, it has to be enjoyable.
Being in a band for me it's always been the age, since the age of 13, looking up to my dad, being in a rock band, and loving it. But it's always been since then, since I've been an adult, it's been much more about doing something that I love and having a passion about it, you know. Famous, you know, some stuff. I don't do it for that, you know. I do it because I can once or twice a week go to a studio, make a racket with 3 other lads and really enjoy myself. You know, and then occasionally do a gig and it's fun, you know. But that's why I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit escapism. Right.
It's just a way of expressing myself, I suppose, in a way. I don't know, it's just camaraderie. Nothing's not a better feeling than doing a gig and it all coming off and writing a good song. Just get a good buzz off it.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Sing like a bird, a bird, a bird, a very pretty bird. Smoke like a trooper.
What kind of genre of music would you say a band is?
It's kind of like a hybrid heavy blues kind of rock band that's got kind of elements of the Doors, but it's kind of got elements of Queens of the Stone Age, Clutch, bands like that as well. And we're trying to make a band that's not just defined by one style, keeping it pure to the music instead of it being a contrived scene,
Yeah.
like mathcore or I don't know, goatcore, pigcore, whatever core you want to call it. You know, it's more about just getting up and playing and trying to do something that's pure.
Well, the genre is, we call ourselves rock. It's got a bit of a 60s sort of vibe in it too, you know. I think that we've got a real big influence of the Doors with that singing, you know. And it's one of the hardest questions in the world, you know, that what genre is your music? And unless you're really specific, yeah, we'll be about that to do that. But again, you break it into genres again, don't you? You know,
So it's just a mixture.
it's a mixture. Yes, I'd like this rock and roll, man. Rock and roll.
Rock blues.
Probably rock and roll with mixed in with some good hard time blues and just a good old.
So just a
good
mixture, combination stuff.
Yeah, just an amalgamation of that probably reflects on the different aspects of different members involved. We've all got like different bits that we bring into it. So yeah, we'll just put it in the melting pot and see what comes out.
Sing like a bird, a bird, a bird, a very pretty bird. Smoke like.
So do you want it to be your career or?
I think in this day and age, I don't think you can make a career from doing one thing in music. I think you need to do a few things. You've got to teach your instrument, you've got to do a bit of playing in bands, playing in bars. With the internet and downloading and piracy, you can't really make a full career anymore from playing in a band. Not unless you're already an established band who can make a fortune from tours. Too old. Probably.
So you'd say it's more of a hobby than a career?
Certainly at the moment. I mean, if somebody wants to come along and say, you know, crack on lads and make full time of it, then happy days. But I'm quite happy to do it as an hobby. But you know, if things progress, then happy days.
We gotta hide it away. Smoke like a trooper. Sing like a bird, a bird, a bird, a very pretty bird.
Talking about established bands, who do you take inspiration from?
I like different. It's like something asked me about films the other day and directors. And it's kind of like more about the different genres to who I respect. So with music, I'd have like pop bands that I respect, rock bands, classic rock bands, metal bands, all different kinds. As I'm getting older, I'm tending to look more to the classic kind of bands like Lynyrd Skynyrd's and Kansas and all those kind of classic rock bands from America. And it's also like 70s cinema. That's that kind of time where everything were independent. It wasn't all about cash and making money. But so more the values of the old style than the X Factor of today, kind of crappy, sort of sugar-coated commercial junk.
Oh God, my favourite band of all time growing up were Radiohead. So I'm a huge Tom York's a genius, and so Johnny Greenwood, Nirvana from early grunge days. You know, I'm a huge fan of those. There, Mudhoney, Pearl Jam, all those guys growing up. You know.
Influenced by the Doors. Personally.
As a percussionist, drummer, I would say Keith Moon, John Bonham are my heroes. Music taste, any decade, but I would imagine more 60s, 70s rock and roll eras for me.
Burn, burn, burn,